Well, my belief always has been is that you don't want to climb Mount Everest on your own, right? You want to have a Sherpa. You want to have someone who's done it, before, someone who can guide you as well. So my first advice would be to actually speak to someone who has already been through the process before, hopefully successfully. So they've been able to summit, they've been able to do, what you're hoping to do as well. So be in conversation with them. So that is one really important advice that I'd like to give up front. The second thing I'd like to say is that read a lot. I know, cliche as it may sound, but it's true. And if you're not much of a reader, at least go ahead and, just be listening to contemporary podcasts, audiobooks, the audibles, and the likes as well. So basically, the more you read and the more you keep yourself abreast with, current affairs and what's really going down, trending topics, etc. So all of that will help, immensely. And also practice. So if you already have a group that you've created of some friends and mentors, so get into that conversation with them and practice what could really happen, so like mock case studies and the likes, but that'll be really really helpful. So three things that I really highly recommend. One is get yourself a coach, guide and mentor, perhaps someone who's already done this before. Number two is read or listen to as much as you can in terms of audio inputs, and even YouTube videos, etc., on current affairs and more. And third is of course practice. So that would be my first set of advice. So just know this, that you are being evaluated. Okay, one is, of course, in terms of the quality of what you're saying, but the other thing is even in terms of your interaction, okay, and how your skills are coming through, skills of personal communication, skills of leadership and the likes. So just know that you are being judged by the evaluators there, and you don't want to be always butting in just to make a point. Listen more than you speak. I truly believe that as well, and there's a reason why we have two of these and one of these. Right, it's just the fact that you're looking to listen. You're looking to really go out there and make a meaningful contribution. So when you have a thought, write it down on paper, keep your notes, and all of that. Make contributions which are meaningful, and just don't speak because you need to just butt in or put in your two bits. So let's make it a meaningful quality contribution. I think that's something that's very very important. Obviously, it's very very likely that there will be trending topics, right? And of course, nothing has been trending more in recent times than the pandemic, unfortunately. So yes, just keep abreast of what is really happening. Be willing to share your thoughts. The answers don't need to be again right. They just need to be your point of view. I think that's what you're really being judged for. So trending topics in the world of business, trending topics pertaining to the economy. Be aware that politics could also pop up. So anything that you want to know in the political scenario, etc., is cool. Just know that you don't want to be perhaps too extreme in your political views, because people do tend to get kind of sentimental when it comes to religion and politics. So be mindful on that count as well. Of course, sports is always good, and you might have some topics that might come in terms of pertaining to your favorite sports or something in the world of sports. I mean, like you just had the Indian captain who actually resigned. Virat stepped down from captaincy. So maybe things that can come up to that extent in terms of how did it make you feel and what was that really like. And of course, be prepared for any out of the box situation. So there could always be a possibility that you might just be thrown a googly and you might be like, oh my god. And I think that you can't prepare for absolutely everything, but just know that there can be a bounce or a googly that'll come your way, and just be aware that it could happen. So yeah, so business, politics, the economy, things that pertain to even socially relevant trending topics of our times. And of course, look out for politics, religion, as something that could pop up as well. And of course, sports, and occasionally that out of the box question might come your way as well. In the personal interview, right? Don't try to fake it. Okay, be honest. My belief is that if you are honest, it's going to have better, results. And just know this, that it's very, very possible that something might really come your way that you may not know nothing about. And in case you try and wing it, it's just possible that it might be a slippery slope and you're going to go further downhill from there. So my belief has been that, hey, if you probably did know something, maybe you should just come on and say, I'm going to give this a shot. And but it's not really something that I'm the best at. So just know that as well, and speak it out and let them know. And I think what they look for is confidence. What they look for is clarity. What they look for is your communication skills. And how took up the situation when it presented itself. Because truly, not everyone can know everything, right? I mean, it's only natural. And your interviewees, the facilitators, they're just watching your reactions. They're watching your body language. They're watching, your facial expressions. They're watching really, how you took that particular situation, head on and more. So my belief, be honest and smile. Let your eyes do a lot of the talking, for you as well. And of course, watch the body language and more. Just go in with a little bit of grounding. Just calm your nerves before you head into the interaction. I know that it is an important part of your journey. And perhaps you've never been in a situation, or perhaps not in too many situations like the one that you're going to be heading into. So just know that you need to ground yourself. You have to be calm, just before you head into the interaction. Just do a little bit of breathing. There's no, high-end yoga or meditation required. Just ground yourself, a little bit of, breathing in and breathing out. Just count the 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe in and, hold your breath for a couple of seconds and exhale. So I think that really helps immensely in terms of just calming the nerves. Just know that everything will be okay, right? And if this doesn't go the best, it's not the end of the world. There will be other opportunities. There will be other things that'll happen. So just know that, yes, while this is important, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's okay to be a little nervous. I've often found that, even before I go on to speak on big stages, and there is nerves. And that's good, because that also means that you're taking this, a little seriously. And take that nervous energy and try to channel it towards, the situation at hand. So, just believe that, whatever shall be, shall be. And, this too, and whatever's happening is happening for a reason. Go out there and enjoy yourself. I think that really is something that, people have stopped doing in recent times. We just take life too seriously. And if there's something that the last 2 years have told us and taught us, is that it's all going to be okay. Right? So just go out there, enjoy the journey. This is truly, something momentous, and just make the most of it, and whatever shall be, shall be.